the whole damn way. All right, that's what that would be right there from an approach standpoint, okay? All right, this is what it looks like right here. This is what we want it to look like. Coming at your ass, right? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. All right, now this is a good example right here, okay? And you're going to see there ain't much of a shimmy, there ain't much of a breakdown here, all right? And that's what I really like, okay? And that's what we like. All right, we're trying to take, we still coach shimmy, and there'll be a couple of drills in here where you'll see it. But this spring especially, we kind of got it to where it was more 90% sprint, maybe even 95 at times, right, and more 5% shimmy. And we really coached more eyes, okay, and more about the angles and focal points, all right, that we were pursuing with, okay. And we saw a high success, all right, in spring ball, all right, of becoming better tacklers, all right. Now, so just kind of driving this home, all right, long stride to short stride. I got a couple illustrations up here, but long stride over here with Usain Bolt, 100-meter track runners, right, that would be a long stride. Kentucky Derby horse, right, that would be a long stride. Short stride would be honey badger right here, right, almost coming to balance, right? And then over here, you know, I'm in Texas, right? This is Texas High School Coaches Association, right, coaching school, right? So I got horses on here for us. Everybody good with that? That was a joke. All right, so over here on this side, okay, we're barrel racer, right? The horse would kind of get to a short stride as he changes directions around the barrel, okay? So long stride, all right, just a good picture of it right there. This is what we want to look like, all right, as we approach, okay? Short stride, right? Oh, I see his frontal. Oh, shoot, he makes a cut. He's changing directions, right? That gait needs to shorten, but the whole point of that is, what I'm trying to drive home is we're not stopping our feet, okay? We're not stopping that close, that taking the air out, taking the space out from the ball carrier. I think that's really, really important. Here's another illustration of it right here, all right, that we use, and we try to use those clips that you just saw. We try to use all types of pictures, just any way that you can hit the learners in your room. I think that's important, okay, and that's a lot what the first part of this presentation is about. It's really talking about trying to reach, all right, your different learners, because a lot of this is the same as, it's just different ways to talk about it, all right? So real quick here, you know, I'm on a freeway, right? I'm sprinting, right? 70 miles an hour. I get off on the exit ramp. That's what this would be right here, those last 3 yards. I'm on the exit ramp, right? But I'm not coming to a complete stop, right? I'm not causing a 5-car pileup, right, on the exit ramp, right? I'm 45 miles an hour now, and I'm continuing to close, okay, until I get, okay, to that ball carrier. All right, defining for your players exactly, you know, your buzz terms, the words that you're using, like we want to do that, okay? So what is a profile, right? I'm seeing the side of the man, right? I can't see, all right, his eyes. I can't see his face mask. I see his ear hole, right? I see his hip, right? But I don't see his front numbers. That would be a profile. This would be run through for us on the approach. Do not stop our feet. Whatever you do, run through, run through. All right, the last 3 yards would be, okay, now I'm getting to a bent knee run or a shimmy. Okay, now I'm starting to a bird dog towards the man, all right? Frontal, profile, all right? And then it goes back to this. Again, I think in the past, I don't know, there's been times maybe where I coached the shimmy harder than I coached all these other things, all right, with the approach. And I felt like those years we weren't good tackling teams, okay? All right, but the focal pursuit, the angles, the owning my leverage, all right, everything that I just described, all right, as you get into that and you start becoming more aggressive, okay, by sprinting and closing the distance as opposed to shimmying from 5-10 yards away, all right, one, I think you make the offensive player, you kind of make the decision for them. You're dictating shit now as opposed to them, all right, and giving them a two-way go. All right, and at the same time, okay, we found there was less yards after contact, which I think is really important because y'all know that every yard and every inch matters in the game of football.